Namaste, everyone, and welcome to the second Anchor to Light meditation. And tonight we're focusing on prosperity healing. And so before we start, let's ask for a blessing, shall we? To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, especially the angels of prosperity, to my beloved teacher, Grandmaster Tokok Sui Mahaguji Mailing, we thank you for divine light, love, thank you for guidance, thank you for help, thank you for prosperity and abundance and the wisdom to use them properly. We thank you. In full faith, so be it. Right, so if you haven't done the morning emotional healing, I would recommend you do it. We left it online, so you can go in there and really get rid of a lot of emotional hindrances. Because what people don't realize, it's something like this. People say they want to be prosperous, right? Everything is energy, and it's the not just energy, but how energy flows. So if a person has a lot of anger and resentment, just imagine the energy flowing to your body, to every part of your body, has to flow smoothly. Now, the chakra that is connected to prosperity is at the base of your spine, the basic chakra. That's why if you scan the basic, I think I shared this with you in the introduction to Prosperity Zen, which is still online, by the way. We actually go through the entire exercise. You scan your basic chakra, so we're feeling energy. And then when you do certain things to remove obstructing thoughts and emotions, it grows. Simultaneously, we had you scan your wallet. Because this energy flowing through your basic chakra, to a certain extent, affects the way you think, the way you feel, as well as the type of energy you attract. Okay? So what happens is something like this. Do I have an image of the chakras here? Let me see. Anyway, I don't have it here. It takes too much time to look for it. So just imagine you're looking at your spine. The basic chakra is at the base of the spine. When a person gets angry and upset, you feel it on your front solar plexus, right? And then when you don't deal with it, you get angry and you turns into resentment, that energy goes through your back solar plexus. So from the front solar plexus, you go to the back solar plexus, which is directly behind it. Well, guess what? The spiritual energy coming down, energy going up, it gets stuck in the middle. So what happens is the basic chakra and all the other chakras can't really pump because the energy cannot get through. So at some point, that anger and resentment that's stuck in the back solar plexus grows and grows and grows. And then due to gravity, believe it or not, gravity affects it, it starts to sink downwards. And then by the time it hits your basic chakra, it's just like you have a propeller that's spinning, you throw junk at it, right? Then instead of spinning very quickly, it starts clogging up. So now it can't spin. These people say, well, what does resentment and anger have to do with prosperity? Right there and then. So instead of chakra being able to spin freely to what? Help you make better decisions, attract prosperity to you, because you're angry and upset, the energy gets stuck there. So the chakra cannot spin. So if it cannot spin as fast, it cannot draw as much light, as much energy. So it starts to dim and become weaker. Simultaneously, you start worrying about money, you start feeling depressed, and you start noticing that even though the opportunity is in front of you, you're afraid to move forward, or you start procrastinating. Oh, I didn't know it's connected. Of course it's connected. That's why the back solar plexus and the front solar plexus is so important. When you have a lot of anger, resentment, and you don't let it go, watch out. You think you're angry with the other person, you're ruining your own life. That's why my teacher always said, you remember in the last talk we had was, let the matter pass. You don't want to forgive? Well, I wish you luck. You can come up with whatever cockamamie excuse. Yeah, but you don't understand. Well, okay, it's your life. I'm just telling you like it is. You cannot handle it? Your problem. Anger, resentment will make you go broke. Maybe not directly, but over a period of time because it starts clogging up the chakras. Clear? So just keep that in mind. Forgiveness, letting go, key to happiness. It helps the basic chakra function properly. Of course, there are other factors, but that's one key factor. And that's one of the reasons why, if you're part of the Prosperity Zen, one of the things we're going to release, not this week, in the coming weeks, is practicing forgiveness towards money and towards personal mistakes in the past that we cannot forgive ourselves. Because if you don't, I don't care how many affirmations you do, those negative thoughts, negative emotions will clog your chakras. Okay? Now, here's the thing to remember. When it comes to prosperity, consciousness, and energy, you also have to work with the energy as well as your everyday life. Okay, what does that mean? It's something like this. Before we do the healing, let me just read from what my teacher wrote in Achieve the Impossible, okay? You're not going to like this one. Do not have too many objectives. One-pointedness is the key to success. Break one arrow at a time. That's it. You go, that's it? Look at it this way. Most of us, me included, you want to do 20 things at the same time. I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, especially COVID times and whatever. I have all this time, I want to do this. And what ends up happening? You start stuff and never finished it, right? I've been there. So it's better to just start a few things or one thing. That's why we keep recommending the book, The One Thing, right? You focus on it, look at me, and pour all your energy into it. As that becomes successful, then you pick another project. We covered this about, I think, 2 weeks ago. The secret of success is limitation. On the surface, that's going to not make a best-selling title for a book. But limitation means what? Limiting yourself to the task at hand. Most of us think we're so smart, we have so much energy, we want to do 20 things at the same time. Jack of all trades, master of none. Think of what's important to you, pour everything into it, and move to the next project. Pour more energy to the next project. Once it gets going, it's successful, then you pour energy to the next project. Don't put like 10% here, 10% here on 10 different things. Doesn't work. Remember, people keep saying, oh, don't put all your eggs in one basket. That is only true when you're already very, very successful. If you're starting out, I mean, you can talk to any financial advisor, and I'm not one. Everybody will tell you the power of compounding. If you have 10 accounts, each having 10% of your money on different places, the return you're going to get is nothing compared to what? One account, everything in. Now, when you become super, super successful already, you got all this money all over the place, it's coming out of your ears, your nose, and your mouth, and everything else, then you can go ahead and diversify. But when you're just starting out, as in, you have a certain paycheck, and you're starting out, you build it up, then you start diversifying. If you put everything, if you separate too much, you lack the compounding effect, right? Same thing with our efforts. Oftentimes, we want to do too many things. I want to do that meditation, I want to do this, I want to do this, and guess what? You kind of start falling. Start falling. You handle too many eggs, they crash to the ground. You have one basket to hold everything, the eggs don't fall. Keep that in mind. That's why I shared that story with you before, where we're in a retreat, and somebody had back pain. And I was just asking one of the volunteers, could you please help him? He has back pain. That will take you 5 minutes. Just sweep it, already energized. The pain will go away. And I just so happened to pick this lady who's been in class so many times. She goes, because I was busy doing so much stuff preparing for Massachusetts class. She goes, I go. She goes, well, I know 27 different modalities, and I don't know what to use on him. I'm going, let me handle it. Less than 2 minutes? How do you feel? No more pain? Okay, bye, go. I don't know everything. I don't know 27 different healing modalities. I know one. But I do it the best I can. Isn't it? You don't have to know everything. In fact, that's one of the things we're going to cover tonight. One of the reasons why people do not feel they're good enough is because you try to do too many things and you're trying to compare yourself to other people. And because you feel like you're not as good as them, you procrastinate. Sounds familiar? You should compare yourself to yourself. Where I was yesterday, where I was last year. Remember, we always say, your past does not define your future. So if you look at the past, it's not good enough, you're not doing well, that's no problem. At least I know what I have to overcome. Now, if you start comparing yourself to someone else, and which is really not being fair to yourself, think about it. Did you have the same educational background? Do you have the same experiences as that person? No. So if you use yourself to, that person as a comparison for yourself, and that person's better in what you're looking for, then you're always going to be depressed. You have to say, look, at least I have the right consciousness. My will is strong enough. I want to accomplish this. Done, period. And you just keep charging forward. Otherwise, you go, oh, he's doing this. Oh, I want to do that too. He's doing this. I want to do this too. I want to do this. And then you think about it. I'm trying to catch up with this person when in reality, I don't need to. I just need to ask. Simple question. What is the most important thing I need to accomplish right now? Or you get that book, The One Thing. What is the single most important thing I can do right now to make my finances better? From there, you break it down. You have to go for that one objective. You know, a laser, if I remember correctly, if you have a light bulb, it can light up the entire room. If you take that much light and focus it in 1 millimeter, 1 centimeter, it could burn through steel. A light bulb that's shining all over the room won't burn anything. It'll give you light. But if you want to be successful in anything, what do? You have to focus your energy. That's why it's called one-pointedness. Now, if you look at all the people who are successful in history, they're oftentimes described as crazy, obsessed, right? But basically what they're saying is like, the most important thing for them is that task at hand or that objective. Everything else comes secondary. That means sacrifices have to be made. I know some of you go, I don't like doing sacrifice. I want it all. 50 years from now, we're having this conversation. It's still going to be the same conversation. Because you are not willing to focus. But if you're willing to focus, that's what people do. They go, okay, this part of my life, I'm going to focus on school. This part of my life, I'm going to focus on my finances. This part of my life, I'm going to focus on relationship. It's sequential. Think about it. You look at people who are successful in any aspect of their life, they're like this. Everything can wait. You want people who fail? They do 20 things at the same time. They can't do anything good. They're kind of good here, they're kind of good here, everything is kind of. They don't upset anybody. But the ones who are really focused, oh man, you're going to hear people say, yeah, she's obsessed, he's obsessed. He's like, that's the only thing important. That guy's crazy. When they're super successful, the more they're envious of you. You know what I say to that? Who cares? Who cares? It's your life. One-pointedness. Super, super important. I remember one of my colleagues, I don't know what the circumstances are or the context, but he was telling us the story. He was with my teacher, Grandmaster Chokok Sui, and he said, okay, see that chopstick? A chopstick or a pencil? I think it was a pen. So like, okay, break it. So he goes, click, done. Okay, go. And he sent him somewhere. Okay, go get either 10 pencils or 10 chopsticks. I forgot which it was. Go get it. So it took him a while. He came back. My colleague goes, Master, here it is. Okay, break it. He goes, Master, go break it. Okay. Pick one, break it. Again. I guess the context was because my colleague was trying to do too many things at the same time. That's why he was not being successful. So Master Cho had to use something so simple, so obvious, to just kind of go jam it into his consciousness. Focus on one thing. Now, if you focus on one thing, not everybody's going to be happy with you. That's just the way it is. You're going to have people complain, people who say this, who say that. You know what goes through your mind? It goes, it's my life. You want to complain? Whatever. I told you my mantra of inner peace, right? Om, whatever. Om, go away. That's the key to success. All right? So what we're going to do tonight, we're going to do a meditation. We'll do a meditation Twin Hearts again to just widen that pipeline. And then I'm going to have you think of what you've been wasting your energy on. Think of what are you wasting your energy on right now? Are you wasting it on, sitting on your ass and watching TV all day long without working? Or you're on the computer surfing to useless websites, and then when you need to do something, oh, I got to focus. I mean, all of us have been there, right? You get stuck in YouTube. You get stuck in Netflix, whatever. And you go, I got all this pile of things to do, but I like this show. So then you go, oh man, I ran out of time. Oh, maybe that's why I'm a procrastinator. You're procrastinating not because you're procrastinating as your intention, it's because you wasted so much time doing other things other than what you're supposed to do. True? All of us have been there. So what happens? Then in the end, when you look at the big picture, yeah, I procrastinated. I should not have watched that movie. I should have done this. All of us have been there, me included. Then you think about it. If I just focus on day one, I get to my success, then I can have all this extra time to do whatever the heck I want. Ta-da! What a revelation. Isn't it? All of us have been there. So here's what we're going to do. You know, the analogy I use is the same thing as we did the deep emotional healing before, which is just imagine if this is your tendency. It's like a balloon, right? Like a balloon with air. Okay? So what happens is this balloon will stay as a big balloon until the air goes out. That air is the energy you put in. So this energy of trying to do too much, feel like you're not good enough because you didn't accomplish it, or procrastinating, that balloon has energy behind it. If you suck the energy out of it or suck the air out of it, the balloon will collapse. Make sense? So I want you to think of right now, what are certain thoughts and ideas that's preventing you from being successful. We'll just do a general one. In the Prosperity Zen, we do it week by week with different ones, but I don't know what you're going through right now. You know, you're not going through the system, so we'll just do a general one. Okay? Think of 3 things. Nobody's supposed to do one, but let's do 3 this time so we can pull as much of that old energy out of you. What are the 3 things you think, or 3 tendencies we have that's preventing us from being successful? Finances, relationship, health, whatever it is. It could be feeling not good enough. It could be procrastination. It could be whatever old belief system you have growing up. You pick one. It's your life. Pick 3. Think of 3 things. Now, what I want you to do is give each one of them a number. Number is just for you to gauge where you're at. Now, you're not doing this for me, okay? Don't say, oh, I'm a very positive dude. This, instead of 10, I'm going to say 1,200. Okay, don't fool yourself. Just pick a number, be honest. Okay, let's say procrastination. What's the level of my tendency to procrastinate? 10 is worse, 0 is none. Now, don't tell me, I'll do it later. No, do it now. Each one of those. You're not good enough. Whatever it is that your goal is, your tendency to procrastinate, and pick one. Or if you don't like any of those, pick 3. And give it a number. Where am I in these? And think of it. And remember, what is that number? How does it feel to you? After we're done, I want you to compare. That's that. Done? Okay, let's do it. To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers, personally to my teacher, Master Chokok Sui Mahaguji Mailing, thank you for the blessings. Thank you for divine light. Thank you for your compassionate, purifying, healing energy. We thank you in full faith, and so it is. Okay, ready? Take your left hand, tap the center of your chest. Take your right hand, tap your crown. Put your hand like this. Visualize the earth in front of you. Be aware of your heart. Be aware of your hands. Flood the earth with beautiful pink light. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there's hatred anywhere in the world, let me sow love. Where there is injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. Where there is doubt, let me sow faith. Where there is despair, let me sow hope. There's so many people right now who are encountering challenging times with their health, with their finances, with their relationships, with their spirituality. There could be people in Texas who are still having no power and having difficulty with their water and their heating. It could be other parts of the world where there's famine. Other people who've been affected by COVID, either directly or indirectly. Bless all of them with beautiful pink light. Bless them with hope and with faith and a better life. so be it. So be it. May all be blessed, so be it. Where there's darkness, let me sow light. And where there's sadness, let me sow joy. Be aware of your heart and your crown. Flood the earth with beautiful golden light. Beware of your crown, just say our souls are one. And from your crown through your hands, flood the earth with golden light. From the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with love and kindness. Let all be blessed with great joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and divine peace. Flood the earth with beautiful golden light. So be it. Now beware of your heart, beware of your crown at the same time. Take a deep breath. Exhale, imagine golden light pouring out of your hands and filling your home, your relatives, your friends. Let the golden light spread to the city, the state, and let it spread throughout the entire world. From the center of the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with love and kindness. Let every sentient being in the higher worlds, middle worlds, even the lower worlds, let all sentient beings in every direction, every dimension be blessed with God's unconditional love and kindness. Let all be blessed with inner peace, inner healing. May all be blessed with understanding, with harmony, goodwill, and especially the willingness to do good. Let all be blessed without exception. So be it. And just say blessings be to all. So it is. Now lower your hands on your lap. Keep your tongue on your palate. Keep your eyes closed. Imagine a beautiful golden flame floating above your crown. Just a beautiful golden light. Be aware of the love within your heart. Send a stream of love from your heart up to the crown, past your crown, and into that golden flame. Stay there. You're not the body, you're not the emotion, you're not the thoughts, you are the soul. You are a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power. That is your true nature. You created these thoughts, you created these emotions, and these movements of your body. You are the soul, the initiator. Just be still and listen. Allow your awareness to just drift deeper and deeper into that golden flame. Be still. Be aware and just let go. Just listen and silently repeat, I am the soul. I am the spiritual self. I'm not the body, not the emotion, not the thoughts. I'm the soul. I'm the mover of the body, feeler of the feelings, creator of the feelings, thinker and creator of the thoughts. I am that. Just be still. So hum. Let go. Maintain your stillness, maintain your awareness, maintain your state of oneness. Now just imagine you're looking at your body in front of you. You can also see light around your body. You say your emotional astral body, your mental body. Just observe. You are the soul observing this. Now just quickly recall, while you're in this state of stillness, the 3 tendencies you want to remove. Now look at your body, not just in your mind. Imagine them as the gray clouds in your basic chakra, the base of your spine, your front back solar plexus, your head area, your chest, your face, your throat, anywhere. Just observe. You're just the observer. Okay? That's all you got to do. Now just be still, listen, and just let the energy flow. The liquid divine energy is pouring down to your crown, your forehead, your ajna, your back head. It's pouring down to your back heart, your front back solar plexus, your liver, your spleen, your navel, your sex center. It's also pouring down to your basic chakra. Just be still. Your entire body is saturated with this liquid divine energy. Just be receptive. Your crown chakra is being cleansed. All negative thoughts, negative energies, negative ideas are dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, expelled in their salt water. The liquid divine energy is pouring down to your forehead, your ajna, and your back head chakras. Your crown, your forehead, the area in between your eyebrows, and your back head are saturated with liquid divine energy. All negative thoughts, negative energies, no matter how old, are dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, expelled in the near salt water. The liquid divine energy is pouring down to your back heart chakra, entering your back in between your shoulder blades and going to the front, as well as saturating your entire astral body. Any anger, resentment are dissolved, disintegrated, flushed out into near salt water now. So be it. Your emotional body, your astral body is filled with waves of love, waves of sweetness and waves of ananda, divine love and divine ecstasy. So be it. The liquid divine energy is pouring down to your liver, your spleen, your navel, and your sex center. Any blockages are now dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, expelled in their salt water now. So be it. Just be still. The liquid divine energy is pouring down your spine, especially cleaning your backside plexus of any anger and resentment. It's pouring down to the base of your spine, going deep into your basic chakra. Any energies of procrastination, any energies of unworthiness or not being good enough, or any type of energies of past mistakes that's still lingering, be dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, expelled in their salt water now. Now just listen. Allow your entire body to simply be a channel and a sponge of this divine healing energy. Just keep your tongue in your palate. Om. 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 Let it go. Om. 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 Be still. Repeat, I'm not the body, I'm not any of these emotions, I'm not any of these thoughts. These limiting beliefs, thoughts, and ideas are not the I. They're dissolved in the nearest salt water. So be it. Cut, release. Any of these negative emotions of resentment, anger, of not being good enough are dissolved, disintegrated, fully extracted, expelled out of my aura into the salt water. So be it. Cut and disconnect. Just be still. We'll do one more round of energy. Just be receptive. Be still. So it is. Now raise your hands in blessing. We'll release the excess energy and further cleanse our aura and the chakras. Be aware of your hands and your feet. Okay? As you bless, let the energy flow out. Be aware of your hands and feet. Bless the earth with golden light. Let the entire earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Let our beloved Mother Earth be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. So be it. Blessings be to all. Say it again. Blessings be to all without exception. One more. Blessings be to all without exception. So be it, and so it is. All right, let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother. Thank you. To all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, thank you all for your immense blessings. Personally, to my teacher, Master Chokok Sui Mahaguji Main, thank you in full faith. So it is. Okay, you may slowly open your eyes. How's that feel? It's a little quiet. Now, remember those three things that you wanted to remove? Okay, you remember what number it was? If you think about it and feel it, how is it now? I know some of you, every time we do it, some people say, I don't remember what they are. Good. That means you flushed it out. There's still some left. That's why you have to repeat it. The ones who still remember it, be completely honest with yourself, did the intensity decrease at least by half or less? Or even, it's even less that's left. Okay, seems like most people said there's increase. Not increase, decrease. So here's the beauty of the whole thing. Once you fully understand that any emotion you have, any good or bad, any thought you have, good or bad, are just simply packets of information or energy created by your aura and your chakras, actually created by the soul, you can stop doing it and create what you want. Isn't it? Now observe your thoughts and emotions right now. Most of you participate, you go, wow, this is quiet. Yeah, you can do it again tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. That's why we leave it up there online. So that if you find a meditation that you like, that can really help you, do it again. And some of you are saying you can't remember it. That's good. You see what I'm saying? That's the shortcut. That's the easy part. A lot of people, they want to go back to what happened and relive it all the way and then say they want to release it. There's something can be said about going back to a certain situation, thinking about it to allow you to learn and extract the lesson from it. But to go there and suffer again, you're adding more kerosene to the fire. Energy follows where you put your attention to, good or bad. I don't know how many times we have to repeat that to you. That's why some people cannot get out of the loop. I'll be direct to you. You know what they do? They nag themselves. Oh, I'm not nagging myself. The fact that you kept thinking about it, you kept feeding it. And the more you feed it, the more you cannot let it go. How am I doing? You want to be happy? Learn to let things pass. You deal with it, extract the lesson, let the air out of the balloon. Move forward. That's it. Okay? Anyway, all of you have a wonderful weekend. Tomorrow is Saturday, Sunday, so have a fantastic weekend. The ones who are in Prosperity Zen, you just received your new week of techniques yesterday, so make sure you practice the heck out of it. The ones who don't know what I'm talking about, just go to mastercode.org. You can still sign up. If you're not sure, there's the introductory workshop of an hour and a half where we go through the practice, so you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. All right, the forgiveness towards money will be happening. I don't have to ask my staff. I think it's next week or the week after. We want to make sure you practice everything well. 7 days. Remember, the power of ritual, the number 7. Nothing to do with 7 chakras. That's what people say. Nothing. It has to do with the 7 layers of certain type of energy. Okay, let's leave it at that. Okay, let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother. Thank you to my teacher, Master Chokok Sui Mahagu Jimei. Thank you to all the spiritual elders, Holy Masters, Saints, Archangels, Holy Angels, and spiritual helpers. Thank you for your immense blessings. In full faith, and so it is. All right, thank you for joining me. I know you could be on a hot date tonight and Friday night, go partying. But here, we choose to sit with me and scrub your chakras. Well, you decide what your priority is. Okay? So we will see you Monday morning. Namaste, everyone. You all take care and have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy.